A minor league pitching coach offers advice to a new member of his staff.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Mobile Bay Bears and the Mississippi Braves. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Joe Random gets the call in Game 5 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Now at the plate, Cristobal Chavez. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off for Mobile, the shortstop, Cristobal Chavez.
First offering on its way. And they start him with one high and away for ball one. Dan Dero, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They come into this one looking to make amends for a loss last time out that put an end to a 7-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone. So digging in now, Ted Ho in 13 at-bats so far in the series. He's collected 3 base hits. The windup and the 0-1. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And that one is gone!
Hey, when you hit a blast like that, it just shows you this kid might live up to the hype. I know he's only in Double-A ball, but with a swing like that, he's got a chance to be a big-time player in the show.
Carlos Ortiz stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The 1-1. Is strike 2 swinging.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Done on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So they pick up a run on the solo home run, as that'll give them the lead. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Bay Bears lead it 1-0. In now, Eric Merritt does 3 hits in 15 tries for the series for him so far. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 1-2 now.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And strike 3 called on the outside corner. He's earned the right to live out there with the fastballs, as that's out number 2.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Encarnacion.
First delivery to him on the way. Sent out to straightaway center field. Dunn is after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the second. The Bay Bears on top, 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Chu Cho. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The first baseman, Chu Cho.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
I always felt 0-2 you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout, because that's not easy to do.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Grounded down the third baseline. Ibar fields it cleanly. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Batting 9, the second baseman.
Ball 1. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Now the 2-0. Nope. 3-0. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
1-1.
And he misses with it. 1-1. Hard hit toward the hole. And just past his outstretched glove into left. A base hit.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
In now, Bryant Adair. And that's in there. Base hit.
Yes, he's coming.
They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Striding in, Ted Poe, and he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. And looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. Liner towards second, and that's through for a base hit, and that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. Striding in once again, Carlos Ortiz. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Carlos Ortiz.
Stepping into the box, Eric
Now
Merritt.
batting.
He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 0-1 the count. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Ripped down the first base line. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed, strike three. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Bay Bears lead it 3-0. Stepping into the box, Alexis Guillen. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Popped up. And no one will track it down. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Popped him up. Hayes has a play. 1 out. Standing in, Johan Encarnacion. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Encarnacion.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, 0-1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there. 1 out, nobody on. Line drive snagged on a short hop. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Show.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner. Digging in for his second at-bat, Humberto Tavares. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. 2-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about. Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the... Now at the plate, Bryant Adair. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Liner towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Ted Ho is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Carlos Ortiz, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 on its way. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Adair, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field.
Yeah, here we go. Relay,
and that'll get down out there for
Got
extra
it.
bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
A 7-0 shutout final today. Mobile jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Wes Seaver earns the win, his second. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Bay Bears, 7 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 14 men on base. Time of the ball.
A coach offers guidance to a developing player.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Mississippi Braves and the Chattanooga Lookouts. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Andre Glass has the ball for the 5th game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, thanks, Matty V. This guy here is a basic 3-pitch mix guy. Fastball, curveball, change, primarily fastball changeup guy. He'll use the curveball to effect, but one of the things he needs to do, locate his...
Ball 4, takes the base.
Stepping in, David Aiken. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Lookouts.
Drives it out to deep right center field. Dunn is in pursuit. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double. Into the box, Chris Millar, runner in scoring position here already following the ground rule double. He pulls this one into right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. Digging in, Geraldo Arias, and he's really swinging a hot bat in the series, to say the least. 10 RBIs on 4 base hits. Yeah, you should take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3. Haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. A ball and no strikes.
The first baseman, Nicholas.
Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
2-1 the count. Pulls this one in the air out to left. McCormick has it in his tracks, and that ends the inning. We played an inning, still 0-0. Stepping in, Pete Blanco. Mixed results for him in the series. 3 for 14.
The shortstop.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Blanco.
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Here's the first pitch to him.
The left fielder.
A bouncer to the left side. Ibar is there. And quickly there are 2 away. So striding forward now, Jamal Campbell, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. 1-0 the count. That misses. 2-0.
As long as you actually get it inside, that 2-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
That's in there. 3-1. Full count, 3-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit hard to the right. Foul.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We'll go now to the top of the third. And we are tied 0-0. Stepping up to the plate, Joe Random. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Joe Random.
Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Rounded softly down the line toward first. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. Into the box now, Tyler Fiore.
Lookouts. The catcher.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. And he struck him out.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there. And I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate for him to take those first 2 pitches right there. Finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
So
now
it was a
batting,
strikeout
center
swinging.
fielder,
Andre
David
Glass becomes the
Aiken.
second out in the bottom of the third. David Aiken is at the plate as he watches ball one. 2-0 now. Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now. Chris Millar would be next. He loses him on ball 4. Digging in the switch hitter, Chris
Now
Millar, man at first
right
after the 2-out walk. Strike one to start the at-bat. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
First, he's got it. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again, Geraldo Arias comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
The batter, number 4.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. And this one gets away.
2-2.
The 2-2. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. Felix Juarez will be next. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. Lays off 1-0.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
That one's in there. 3-1.
This is where if you're the batter, 1 pitch, 1 spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Here we go.
Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And the run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Standing in, Jamal Campbell, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Blanco leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. In the dirt here. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. The 3-0 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Fiore.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Mississippi leads it 2-1. Next to hit will be the pitcher,
Now
Joe
batting.
Random.
The pitcher.
He's 0 for 1 thus
Joe
far.
Random.
First offering on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Millar sprinting after it, but this will land untouched. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Campbell ranging into shallow right. He gets there, and that's this. So here now's the pitcher, Andre Glass. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And this one is gone. A home run. Into the box now, David Aiken.
Now batting.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. McCormick giving chase. He's there and records the first out. Ready for another shot now. Chris Millar. One run in and one gun for this inning. Hayes has it. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Settling in now, Geraldo Arias. He singled his last time up. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Nicholas McDermott would be next. And that's in there. 3-1. Fastball too high. Ball 4. Digging in once again. Nicholas McDermott. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And there's ball 1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. Ball 3. And that'll miss for ball 4 as this one gets away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Julio Uribe enters to do the pitching in the bottom.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Braves came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Manuel Cairo gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Ernest Molina records the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line.
If a pitcher isn't finding the strike zone enough, he can be sure he'll hear about it from the coaching staff. A coach clues in a new team member on available resources.
The stars of tomorrow get their shot in the
And now,
limelight
let's hear
today
it
as the show's
for
coverage of
your
the Southern League is on the air.
Braves.
Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Montgomery Biscuits and the Mississippi Braves. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Stepping up now, Art McLean, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Montgomery, the third baseman, number 18.
Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
And a waste pitch there, 1-2. 67 degrees our game time temperature. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Ortega is after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Vinny Oliveros. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Played on the backhand. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. At the plate, Ray Machado. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Oliveros rounds the corner and is headed home. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Tom Deerdorf goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Fred McGowan is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes over to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Ready with the 2-0. 2-0 pitch, and that one's over for a strike.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Ortega is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Striding into the box, Jake Smolinski. He's been swinging a hot bat in the series with 7 base hits coming in. Ball 1 to start the at-bat.
That ball's foul.
1-1, here it comes. A little bit outside. 2-1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Arnold trying to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
And a fastball misses there. Ball 4. Digging in, Manuel Juarez. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is high. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Campillo leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. 3-1 to him now. Full count now. 3-2. Breaking ball called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2. Now in the box, Chris Adamson, runner in scoring position with two gone.
Chris Adamson.
He's set. Here it comes. Fouled off. 2 out here and a runner at second. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. 1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses. Ball 2.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Biscuits lead it 1-0. Digging in now, Art McLean. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Ball 1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Ball 1.
Oliveros.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down in the zone to get himself back in this count.
3-1. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he's surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batting.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner.
But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball.
And he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Strike taken to throw. Throw back to second, and they've got him doubled off, and the inning is over. So here's the cleanup hitter, Tom Deerdorf. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Ready now, Fred McGowan comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Jake Smolinski, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. 2-2 now with 2 away, and the base is empty.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half. So striding in, Brian Campillo for the series. He's 3 for 12. First pitch coming. Here it is. Edge of the zone that time, taken and ruled a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. He pulls this one into right. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Talk about auspicious beginnings. That's the way to start an inning, folks. Drives it into the gap in right center, and you see when it rolls to the wall, he puts it into another gear and legs out a triple. There are a lot of ways to score from third with no outs.
Looked like the curveball slipped out that time. 3-1.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
And he's able to lay off there for ball 4. And that'll put runners at the corners now with still nobody out.
Adamson.
Runners are at first and third with none out. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here. And tonight's comes to a conclusion. 6-1 the final. The Montgomery Biscuits jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
Here now is our final line.
This manager is hoping to stoke the competitive fire of his pitchers.
Ladies and
Joe Random has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Mississippi Braves, number 24, Joe Random.
Ready once again, William Ka.
Leading
Fourth
off
plate
for
appearance for him tonight, and
the
why
pitcher,
not? He's been in
William
control all game long.
Ka.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. That's lifted the other way out to left. McCormick is in pursuit. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
So standing
The
in,
center fielder,
Bobby Hemphill.
Bobby
And we'll see if he can get
Hemphill.
something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air out to left. McCormick has a read on it, makes the play, and there are two gone now. Now batting, Isaac Galloway. It's been a
Now
2-for-4 effort for
Number
him so far in the
79.
ballgame. Line drive to left. McCormick will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Now at the plate, Andy Holly. He flew
Leading
out
off
in his
for
last at
Jacksonville,
bat.
The first baseman.
Here's the pitch.
And Holly.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Behind 0-2 now. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And the leadoff man retired here to kick off the ninth. Now to the plate, Carlos Esparza.
Now
He
batting,
singled his last
the left
time up.
fielder.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid one hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
1-1 the count. Skied into straightaway right. Lamar is right there as he takes it for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Clarence Hagan.
Now batting. Number
Fastball
20.
in there for a called strike.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
A ball and a strike now. Missed with the curveball there, and he falls behind a 2-1. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So the top of the ninth keeps a rolling as he comes through with two away.
He just scorched that ball up the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
4-0 the score tonight. The Jumbo Shrimp jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. William Ka wins his third of the season. William Moffitt wraps it up for the save,
Our
his
final line
10th.
score.
Joe Random has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 24, Joe Random.
Into the box now, Randall Johnson. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Down and away, ball 1. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
Frank Carlisle waits on deck. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
From the stretch, in there, and it's 0-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Johnson, the runner at second with 1 away. Hit down the third baseline. Scooped up on the backhand. And that's the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yadier Rivera. He singled his last time up. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
On the line, that's a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, Zero, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you could tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hit.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. In the dirt here. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now. And he missed again, high and away this time, 3-1.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. A run, a hit, and a man left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Mississippi's out in front 11-4. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Bobby Hemphill starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ortega is there, one quick out to start inning number 9.
The batter, number 79.
Bases are empty, one man out. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
Hit on the ground to short. Saucedo scoops it up in the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And here comes the first baseman, Andy Holly. 0-1 the count. 0-1, here it comes. Fastball called for strike two.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
Galloway leads off first with one away. In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Line drive to center field. Lamar is there, 2 gone.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Number 20.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Line toward right center. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Hey, not a bad job of hitting right there, Dero. That wasn't the greatest of 2-strike breaking balls, but you have to give this hitter credit for staying back and getting the barrel of this one.
Yeah, he did him a favor, though, Dan. You know what? With 2 strikes on you, you're battling. You're trying to protect all 4 quadrants. You don't know what weapons are coming at you. And his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball pop out of that pitcher's hand.
11-5, the final tally in this one. Mississippi jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Tomas Huerta earns the win, his second. Tom Kim allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Braves.